All right, live, man. Baseball 9/16/2025. September, the year of hmm, the year of 2025. MLB baseball. We have not been on here much lately. Life has been busy, and football has been extremely lucrative for us. And yeah, baseball has slightly slipped to the wayside, but with only about three more series for each team coming up. Uh, Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to hit one of these parlays. We're due. Just gotta hit one. If we could only hit baseball like we smash football, yeah, we wouldn't have to work. Let me go ahead and get this over. Gotta pin things. Okay, great. We're just waiting for Steve-O to jump on here. And we got one game going on right now. The Braves, I think they're up 5-2. Last time I checked, I already went ahead. I already hit the Braves team total over. That was 4.5 minus 120. Already hit that for a full unit send. Got a couple more team totals I really like. End of the season. Some teams are packing it in. You got to watch players' pitch counts, things like that. You know how far these managers going to be pushing these pitchers, especially when oh Lord, when they have young arms, especially a team like Pittsburgh. You got to pay attention also where these teams are playing. If they're playing at home, there's Steve-O. I'll be grabbing him from the chat here. Like Skeens tonight, pitching in Pittsburgh. I think he would be on a limited pitch count if he was playing away. However, it's a home game against the Cubs. He's trying to get that Cy Young, so I think Skeens goes 6 innings against a Cubs team that can really smack the shit out of the ball, but they can also strike out a lot. So it'll be very interesting when we get there. So without further ado, Steve-O, let's go ahead. We're going to hit Cubs Pirates. Like I said, we got Skeens going a lowly 7 total. Oh, holy fucking dog shit. It's 6.5. Oh, my Lord. How do you not want to take this over? Oh, my God. 6.5. Injury. Skeens going against Cade Horton, another good pitcher. Maybe that's why it's at 6.5. Even though it's Skeens, I cannot get behind the Pittsburgh bats at all. Horton's good as well. Maybe first 5 innings it'll be real dull. But I'm taking the Cubs. I think when Skeens comes out of the game, Pittsburgh might throw in some dog shit, and they get whooped around. So I disagree with you, Steve-O. This is already going poorly. Pirates for you because you're a townie. Cubs for me because I'm a fucking winner. All right, so we do not agree there. This is the next game I love. Cleveland, Detroit. All right. Guardians. We got Joey Cantillo going against Casey Mize. 5-3 Cantillo. Casey Mize, 14-5, 3.83 ERA. Casey Mize has been doing really well. The only team he really struggled with was the fucking Yankees. But you know, the Yankees are hit and miss. They Yankees struggled with Joey Wentz. For fuck's sake, I don't trust them at all. However, I will. Steve-O, you got Detroit. I also back Detroit. So there we go. Welcome to the parlay. I think Detroit 8.5 total. Oh, but at home, I'll ride the home dog. This game is going to be interesting. Oakland Athletics playing in Boston. Yeah, short porch out there in right field. Athletics got a lot of home run potential. I'm looking at some of these lefties. It's going to be a lefty heavy Athletics lineup. There will be homers. Connolly Early is the pitcher for Boston. Jeffrey Springs going for the A's. I originally had Boston. But then I'm looking at a bullpen game for Boston. So I gotta take Oakland. I don't. I'm on this Oakland team right now. A lot of home run power there. Butler, Rooker, Langoliers, Nick Kurtz at the top of the lineup. I'm all over. I'm all over Boston, and I'll probably fuck with this over 8.5. I'll have to check the weather. If that wind is even like farting towards the outfield, I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna hit that over 8.5. Gosh. Oof. Yeah, 8.5. All right, so we disagree there. I got the Athletics, you got Boston. No love for the parlay. All right, so now we got game 2 of a doubleheader. Right now the Braves are up 5-2 in Washington. Do kind of have to watch what happens in the first game. I'll give you a quick update because that's going to tell you where the bullpen is. We're in the top of the 6th. Atlanta's up 5-2. All right, Jake Irvin's still pitching for the Nats, but he's at 99 pitch count right now. So enter Washington's dog shit right now. They're going to be in there playing. And the Braves are still pitching Suarez. So I think the Braves are going to have the pitching advantage here. Braves are in desperate need for wins here. I don't think they're laying down. I got to look this up real quick. I don't think they're laying down, completely giving up their playoff hopes. National League. Oh, gosh. Braves are 22.5 games back. Mets are 12.5 back. Marlins 19. All right, so I don't think we're going to see the Braves in the playoffs. But I'm still going to take them. Winning 2 games in a series is tough, though. But I think the Braves got the pride here, and Nats might have packed it in. Yeah, Nats are 27.5 back. I'll take the Braves with you. I think they're getting hot at the wrong time, when it doesn't matter. All right, this game I do like. I like the Padres and the Mets. Mets have not been impressive lately. The bats are cold, ice cold. Ice, baby cold. 7.5 total because we got Michael King and Clay Holmes. King, 4-2 record, 2.87 ERA. Clay Holmes, 11-8. Now King, he's coming off that rehab. He's only got 62 innings pitched this year, but he's playing phenomenal baseball. You give me King, backed up by that dynamic Padres bullpen. I'm taking the Padres. They're a slight underdog here. But I'm not backing up the Mets right now. I'm going to keep riding the Padres. If I lose, I lose. Fuck me. So that's in my backyard. I'm going to go between the sirens. Mets for you, Padres for me. Sorry, that will end. Mets, Padres. All right, so that one does not get into the parlay. I think it goes off one more time. Does that mean we're on fire? Oh my gosh. Everything's going off. All right. Holy shit. All right, so we're split on Padres, Mets. About to go and plug that fucking thing. All right, Toronto, Tampa Bay. I was split on this one, Steve-O. Jose Barrios, Ryan Pepio. 11-10 Pepio. Barrios, 9-5. Oh, what to do. It's literally a toss-up. We're both sitting at -110. Oh, Bobby says Mets implode every season. Yeah, that's exactly what you know. Yeah, I'm not backing up the Mets right now. No, maybe a playoff Mets, but not a Mets when they're struggling to get into the to playoffs here. Philly clinched. So the NL East is off limits. So everybody's fighting for that wild card spot now. So, and it's going to be tight. I mean, I could see Miami sneaking in there, which we'll talk about here in a few minutes. But Blue Jays for Steve-O. I almost took Tampa Bay. But Varsho, Springer are red hot. I don't know if they got Vlad back yet. He makes a big difference for me. Let me look at the injuries here. Bichette's out. Bowden France is out. Santander's still out. Rays. Morel's out day to day. DeLuca's out. 60-day. Aranda's out. Faedo's out. McClanahan. They're missing a lot of pitchers too. I'm going to take Toronto. But from a betting standpoint here, going against Pepio and his lack of confidence against righty power, which I think we're going to have in a hot and humid Tampa today. I am taking Toronto, but my favorite play for this game, and I already hit my team total today for the Braves. It's going to be the Blue Jays over 3.5. Minus 145. That's juice. All right. Yeah. 3.5. Oh, if I take him at over 4, it's plus 120. I don't see him getting 5. I could see him getting 4. Man, they're both at 3.5. It's gonna be a good game. I'm taking the Jays, and I'll probably take Toronto team total over 3.5, even though it's juicy. Maybe I'll parlay it with something later. All right, so that's 2 on Toronto. All right, welcome to the parlay. Seattle. Logan Gilbert versus Michael Waka for Kansas City. Seattle's a fucking juggernaut right now. Kansas City, they're always a spoiler. Always can play a spoiler. Games in Kansas City. Another team total I like. Maybe I'll put them in bed together. I might take the Seattle team total as well as the 3.5 for Toronto. So Seattle, 4.5. That's too much. I might take Seattle over 2.5 and parlay it with Toronto over 2.5. That might get me plus money. But I'm taking Seattle here. Easy. I just think they're the better team, and they have way more to play for. I think Kansas City, if Bobby Witt and Vinny Pasquantino and Perez aren't hitting, they're not winning. Even though you got Jonathan India at the top, he hasn't been looking that great. And I'm definitely taking the pitching matchup here with Gilbert. He's 4-6. That's because early in the season, the bats were not backing him up. I think they back him up today. He's got 159 Ks. Might look at his strikeout props. But Seattle's welcome to the parlay. All right, Baltimore, Chicago. Dean Kremer versus Shane Smith. Oh, this is tough. I don't trust Baltimore. I don't. Both nothing to play for. Both fifth in their respective divisions. Neither of these teams will see the playoffs. With I think we have maybe like 10, 11 games left. O'Hearn, Henderson, Rutschman's out, Westberg's out, Louis Roberts out. I mean, they got these guys on 10-day DLs, but I think that's just because they're not playing them. Kerstad's out, Rogers is out, Gary Sanchez is out, Rutschman's out, Eflin's out, Rodriguez is out, Bautista's out. I mean, Baltimore's playing dog shit right now. Chicago, Robert, Thorpe, Barrows. Yeah, no, not with you, Steve. I'm taking Chicago. I think Baltimore is cruising to the end. You got maybe have guys like Henderson just trying to get their stats. Other than that, what is this total? 7.5. How are we not smashing over here? Shane Smith's the better pitcher. For sure. Chicago's got the better farm league. I'm taking Chicago, man. No parlay for us. Angels, Brewers. Mm. This is another tough one. Angels fifth in the West. Brewers first in the Central. Angels, man, how bad have they fallen off? You got Caden Dana going for the Angels. That's bullpen. Freddie Peralta going for the Crew. Freddie's been making me money. I keep taking his strikeouts over. I'd like to know what his number is here. I might just keep hitting Peralta until he stops winning for me. His strikeout props have been around 6.5. They are at 8.5. Sweet Jesus, I am not touching that. Holy fuck balls. Peralta in his last 5 games, 6, 8, and 9 strikeouts. I mean, last 2 times I've been playing him over 6.5, and he's won me money every time. Do I got the balls to take him over 8.5? Absolutely not. But I do agree with you taking the Brewers. Gosh, what do I like here? Churio, maybe over 1.5 bases. Maybe. No, I'm just gonna stick there with you, Steve, on the Brewers money line. That's a parlay piece. All right, Yanks. Yankees Twins. Cam Schlittler versus Zebby Matthews. I like this one. This is a Bobby Ryder special right here. What do we got? 8.5 total in Minnesota. Yankees are in second. Twins are in fourth. Both teams have things to play for here. I'm not getting in front of the Yankees. Schlittler's been serviceable. 3.05, only over 56 innings, 63 Ks. Zebby Matthews, I think the Yankees get to him. Good way for me to gauge that is looking at what the Vegas thinks the team total is going to be. And team total for the Yankees, this is going to be like 5.5 or something. Pissed me off. 4.5. Oh, man. Minus 140. Oh, I might diddle with that. Good Lord. But I'm taking the Yankees with you, Steve-O. I just think they're the better team right now, and they're motivated. They lost yesterday. Kind of why I think they'll win today. They got everybody healthy going into the playoffs. I can't stand Boone as a manager. I think he's the worst fucking manager in baseball history. Him and Geno Smith should go in the Hall of Fame of dog shit. But Cole's still out. Schmidt's still out. But that's it. You know, you're missing pitchers. They have Cabrera out as their only position player. Yankees fully healthy. You can bring Goldschmidt off the bench. You can DH him. I mean, they're hitting fucking baseballs. I might just hammer Yankees though. The rest of the way out, they got 10 games left, and I just might. I don't know. They go 6-4. I'm up 2 units. Out for the Twins. Jefferson's still out. Festa's still out. You know, they're missing 3 pitchers, 2 catchers, Vasquez and Jeffers. Might look at might look at some stolen base props here. Maybe get Jazz Chisholm. This might be interesting. Might put that in there. I think Jazz might get a base. Putting that in there, or maybe Jazz Chisholm 2 bases. I'm gonna stand in front of the Yankees, and I love that 4.5. But they got 2 on the Twins. I think if I take the Yankees to get 3, Toronto to get 3, and Seattle to get 3, I think I'm in plus money. I'm probably going to be my play. I'm probably right about minus 250 each. That should get me there. Reds, St. Louis. A game which I feel has absolutely no bearing on life. No. All right. So the Reds, 3rd in the Central. Cardinals, 4th in the Central. I'll research the playoff picture for next time. See which teams actually have something to play for. Again, I'll go to my old faithful. I'll take Ellie De La Cruz. 2 bases, maybe a double or a stolen base. You just got to hit that once. It pays for your week. And you just keep hammering him over and over and over. It's a system play. Spencer Steer's out. Who else matters? Carson Spears is out. Pitcher. Williamson. 3rd down, 6 pitchers. Bullpen arms. And Steer. Cardinals. You got Contreras day-to-day, Wynn day-to-day, and then 4 pitchers. All bullpen arms. You can start seeing a lot of overs right now in some of these games. It's a great time to be baseball. Did I freeze? All right. All right. Steve, you got Yankees. We did that. All right. Reds, Cardinals, man. I got to take the Reds. I think the Reds will score like 11 runs or some shit like that. I think they're hitting shit. Yeah, let's do the Reds. I like that for the parlay. St. Louis, I got nothing on them. I mean, Gorman, Arenado. I mean, they do tend to hit home runs and lose parlays, but I don't think today's the day, especially when Cincinnati might be in this. It's been a while since we talked about this, Steve-O. The Houston assholes against the Texas Rangers. Texas, another team total I like. I might to put them in like the over 2.5 parlay myself. But Merrill Kelly going against AJ Blue Ball. Blue Ball. Texas for me. 3rd in the West. Astros fading, went from 1st to 2nd. Texas on the road in Houston. 7.5. Why so low? That has over potential. Texas to get there 2.5, but I'm taking Texas. Steve-O. What saith ye? Houston, you asshole. Absolutely not. You just do that to spite me. You're over there laughing. You and Bobby can ride Houston all the way to the fucking promised land, but I will not. Astros. Good Lord. All they do is lose. All right, Miami and the Rockies. Interesting game here. Rockies, absolutely nothing to play for. Miami, absolutely everything to play for. Miami, 3rd in the East. They're fighting for that wild card spot. Philly clinching really fucked up the hands of time in MLB. Because now nobody can catch them. So you look at the Mets and the Marlins fighting here. I'm not getting behind Colorado. Freeland, 4-15 record. If you bet against Freeland every single game, full units, you're up $1,100. I'm not betting for him. They're going to be playing the garbage. Miami's got to be one of my favorite. Oh, fucking balls. Miami's got to be one of my favorite plays of the day. I'm taking Miami. And it'll be one the Rockies win too, but we're taking it. We're taking Miami. Parlay piece. All right, San Francisco. The Mighty Giants playing in Arizona. 9.5 total. That tells me the roof's going to be open. Slightly juiced to the under. We don't have a pitcher yet for San Fran, but we got Eduardo Rodriguez. Oh, there will be runs on this day. 4th in the West, 4th in the West versus 3rd in the West. Separated by a game. All right, talk about a rivalry here. These guys are pulling out all the stops, but the Giants are on a 3-game losing streak. This is the time of year where Arizona gets hot, and they take it right into the playoffs. Corbin Carroll's stealing bases left and right. I don't think he'll get one today. I think they're going to be watching his ass. But he's been making me some good money too. I'm taking Arizona with you, Steve-O. I don't like it. True toss-up of a game. 9.5 total. Oh, God. Maybe an Arizona team total over. Might put that in my 2.5 parlay. Teams you generally need 3 runs to win games, so I think they've got 3. All right, Arizona in the parlay. Last game of the night, Steve-O. One I hold very dear to my heart. A 10-10 start. Playing in Los Angeles. Philly clinched. Dodgers have not. When a team clinches like that, I mean, they still have home field to play for, and that's a very big thing for Philadelphia, is to get that home field advantage in the first round and throughout the playoffs. Especially in Philly, tough fucking place to play. Probably one of the toughest places to play in any sport. Sanchez 13-5, Ohtani 1-1. I'm taking the Dodgers. I think Philly's going to be very conservative with their arms, not risking any injuries right now. Philly's banged up as is. Sosa's out. Alvarado's on a 15-day deal. Got to get him healthy. Romano, got to get him healthy. Bohm, Turner, Zach Wheeler on a 60-day piece. Philly wants to go into the playoffs completely healthy. Dodgers, even fucking more banged up. You're missing Will Smith, Dalton Rushing, Gonsolin is still out on a 60-day. Michael Grove, Gavin Stone. Some of their shittier pitchers, but they're going to need them in the playoffs. But I believe the Padres are coming in hot for the Dodgers, and the Dodgers aren't safe yet, and they could want that home field. I'm taking the Dodgers. I think Philly's going to start playing a little bit conservative with the arms. Therefore, Steve-O, that gives us our parlay. Get her in here. And hopefully we hit a baseball parlay like we hit our football parlay 2 weeks in a row, man. Smashed. We had well over a plus 1,000 odd parlay. For football, everybody walked divide. It was like a plus 2,100 we won 2 weeks in a row. All right. But we need a baseball one to hit just to say it can be done. All right. We got Detroit. We got the Braves. We got Toronto. Seattle. The Brewers. The Yankees. Oh, we had more than I thought. The Reds. Welcome to Miami. So far, they're all favorites. And the D-backs. D-backs will be our 940. All right, that's 9 legs. 9 legs, all favorites. Toronto a coin flip and Reds minus 125. Diamondbacks minus 130. Throwing her in. Whoo, boy. 20 will win us with a $499 boost. $2,515. Full send. That's 9. All right, Steve-O. Hey, we're going to monitor these games. I'm going to be playing my my parlay is going to be I'm going to take some of those favorites, those team totals I talked about. I'm going to look at Toronto, Seattle, the Yankees. God, I'm not even touching Miami because they're playing in Colorado at altitude. I have no idea how many runs might be scored in that fucking game. That's got to be at a 10.5. 10. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't want to touch that. Good Lord. 10's too many. Yeah, Yanks. And, yeah, probably might dabble with the Reds. But then, I got the Jazz Chisholm stolen base. Home runs, I really don't like anything at all. Yeah, Steve, today might be the day, man. We're due. But however, man, happy Monday. It's today, no, Tuesday. Good luck to me. Good luck to us. Good luck to you. But as always, Steve-O, I'll talk to you later, and better luck to me. Catch you later.